sunglasses today because it turns out the condition with my eye, the redness, is getting a lot worse than I thought it would, and it's starting to creep over to the other side. I realized that putting on my contact lenses and putting on makeup yesterday was probably a really bad idea. So for today, I am passing all that up and putting on my sunglasses to help give my eye some well-deserved rest, and hopefully by tomorrow it'll be right as rain. So on with the show. I identify as pansexual, and no, that does not mean an unhealthy sexual attraction to pans. Aha, hee hee, hoo, ha ha. It means that I am physically, emotionally, mentally, sexually attracted to people of all shapes, sizes, kinds, and gender identities. Anyone who knows me or has known me is well aware that I am very much a one-person kind of woman, especially since I just got out of a very long 7-year relationship with just one man. Now, does that mean that I was suddenly no longer pansexual? No. It means that for that particular period of time in my life, I chose that one particular person to hate just a little less than everyone else. We already know straight people are very guilty of doing this. They see a woman who identifies as bisexual and they see her with, her new boyfriend, and immediately the questions start. But, I thought you were bi. Does that mean you're straight now? No, it means they chose to be with that particular person and not with somebody else who doesn't identify as a man. Simple as that. Doesn't mean she stopped being bisexual. But it's even worse when we have to deal with it within our own community. To many people out there in the world, straight is the default. Most straight people don't have to question if they're straight or not. But the moment someone identifies as bisexual or pansexual or even gay or lesbian or whatever else...
Are you really sure?
Yeah, most of us are sure, okay? We've known since we were like 4 or 5 years old. Me, I've known since I was like 12, 13. But it took a while for me to realize what exactly those feelings meant. It wasn't until I was like 17, 18 years old, God, for me to realize what the hell bisexual was, or pansexual, or what those feelings were. And I finally figured it out. I'm a grown woman, and now I've done the research, and I've realized what the different identities are, and I come to the conclusion that pansexual is what fits for me. And they try to pigeonhole us into this idea that, oh, well, you can pass through in society. It's not because we want to, it's because it's forced on us by heteronormative standards in society. It's forced on us, and it's not something that we're proud of. It's something that needs to be taken care of and erased completely. All it does is make it confusing for teenagers and even adults who are trying to figure out their place in the world. If I were holding hands with a woman down the street, they probably wouldn't even think I was in a relationship. That's another problem. Whenever two men are holding hands in the street, they're automatically assumed to be gay. But you see two women holding hands in the street, most people will be like, oh, they must be best friends. Oh, they must be sisters. Oh, maybe they're cousins. Oh my God, they look so adorable together. They never automatically assume that they're in a relationship. And it happens all the time. It happens out in public. It happens in media. It happens on video games. Oh, but they were just really good friends. No, they were a couple. It's erasure. And we all have to deal with it in some way, shape, or form. Either because they tell you that you're confused, or that you don't know what you're going through, or that it's a phase, or that you'll grow out of it, or that you'll find a nice man or a nice woman or somebody else that will put you on the right path. The only person that can figure out who you are and what you identify with is you. There will be a word or a definition or an explanation that will perfectly encompass who you are, and you won't feel alone anymore. And that's why erasing identities is such a problem. Because once we find that word or definition or explanation that it gives us meaning and purpose in the world and makes us feel like there are others out there who feel the same way we do, to have that erased because you think we enjoy being able to walk through that, fuck you! Fuck you! Let's work together. We need to get rid of this idea that our identities can be so easily erased that everyone just thinks straight is the default. And it's not. It's not. And if you're a straight person watching this, please understand, when I talk about straight people in general, it's because it happens way too often to just pick out the nice people that don't do this. So if you're one of those people that does not erase others' identities, congratulations, you're a nice person. But then it's your responsibility to go to your fellow straight people if they happen to be doing this and tell them to stop and explain to them why it's wrong. Tell them that straight is not the default. It is a dangerous mental perception that people have in society that people are automatically deemed straight unless explained otherwise. And that's why we have to have these labels, because otherwise people would just think we were straight if we didn't say anything about it, if we didn't have a label to explain who we are. And I apologize, I got into a bit of a tirade there, but it's one of those things that just fucking boils my blood, especially when people within our own LGBT community do it to each other. And I'm gonna end the video there because I don't think there's anything else to say, and plus this room is fucking hot as balls and I'm sweating and these sunglasses are not making it any easier. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit the little like button because it really does help, and subscribe for future updates. And if you've got any questions or comments, put them down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah! See ya!